Party. What is the formula, sir? What is this magic formula?
Rahul, firstly, it's a most humbling and most challenging mandate. We have never expected that people of Assam would repose such a huge faith and hope on us. It is very humbling at one end, at one level, but at another level, it's quite challenging to us. You see, in the morning, I said that we dedicate this victory to Ma Kamaksha, the holy river Brahmaputra, and Srimant Shankaradeva. They symbolize what we call as Assam, its identity, its culture, its traditions. We are now handed down a mandate by which we are supposed to protect this identity. Then we are supposed to deliver a good government that gives people development. It's a huge challenge before our government. I'm sure with this kind of good mandate, our leadership under Sarvananda Sonowal will be able to deliver whatever is the meaning of the mandate to the people of Assam.
Mr. Ram Madhav, you know, I was speaking with BJP senior leaders in the run-up to today, and they said that our exit poll had over-projected the BJP victory. We were the one poll that predicted that you would sweep with this kind of mandate the state of Assam. Now, sir, why was the BJP lowering its expectation? And are you surprised also by this huge mandate? Were you expecting it to be this big?
Honestly speaking, no. We were expecting anywhere between 75 to 80 seats for our alliance. And this number that we are getting, where BJP is likely to inch towards a simple majority on its own, and together with the alliance partners to secure more than two-thirds majority, almost 90 seats. This is definitely not expected by us also. That's why I said it's a very, very humbling experience for all of us. People have reposed so much faith. You must remember that Assam has a very peculiar demography. I mean, a party like BJP, which actually contests, I mean, it's there in contest in hardly 90-95 seats.
Yes.
For such a party, together with two parties, to get close to 90 seats is something like a 90% victory. And
That's right.
I'm told that the voting percentage is also very surprisingly high, 48 to 49% vote we secured, which is also again very huge record votes we got in this election. It's definitely a very historic victory for us.
Okay, you know, you referred to the fact that you might be actually inching close to a majority on your own. Now, there was an argument and there was pressure from party elders and also the Sangh Old Guard in Assam to go it alone. Do you think, sir, you could have gone alone? Should you have gone alone?
Whatever victory we secured in this election is because of the dream alliance that we forged. It's a rainbow alliance. It's a dream alliance for people of Assam. You must remember that even at the time of the Assam agitation in the 80s, this kind of huge, diverse parties coming together had not happened. This is the first time that almost all sections of the Assamese society got together under BJP's leadership. It was a dream alliance, I say. Because of this alliance, we could generate that kind of a hope and trust in the minds and hearts of the people of Assam. Thereby they turned in huge numbers and supported us and gave this kind of mandate. If anybody today says, after winning this election in such a hamstone manner, to say that we could have won it even without alliance, then we are most uncharitable to the people of the state. We won because we forged this strong alliance. And our alliance, irrespective of how many seats BJP gets now, our alliance will continue to remain as one, and the state will be ruled by this alliance, not by BJP alone.
Okay, you projected a very strong face. Is this the difference, sir? Was this the difference?
You see, we started working on Assam elections about 1.5 years ago. We had a roadmap before us. It had 3-4 stages. We wanted to do a few things in the run-up to it. And one of them was to find an appropriate time to project Sri Sarvananda Sonowal as our chief ministerial candidate. I can tell you one thing, we did everything right in this election. We did not do any wrong thing in this election, but we also did everything right at the right time, opportune time. That has helped us in securing this kind of a mandate. And yes, in our strategy, projecting Sarvananda Sonowal as chief minister was one of the important components of our strategy.
Sir, in the past you over-invested in Prime Minister Narendra Modi by projecting him. Even in Bihar, that was the case. Was this a conscious decision this time not to project the Prime Minister and project an indigenous face? Will this also now be the template for states going ahead, Uttar Pradesh, etc.?
No, you must remember that each election is different. You have to have a different strategy for different elections. Assam needed a particular kind of campaign where we wanted to focus more on the local issues, and more importantly, we put the onus of this election on the state leadership. Today, I mean, I should not be taking too much time on your channel, but I can tell you, whether it is Sarvananda Sonowal or Hemanta Vishwa Sharma or 6 of our members of parliament here or other senior leaders in the state, they owned up the election. They did not think that my election will be carried on his shoulders by Prime Minister Saab or somebody else. Definitely Prime Minister's popularity helped us. Prime Minister's campaign helped us. So did the campaign of Amit Shah. But the local leadership, right from Chief Minister candidate down our MPs, MLAs, everybody owned up this election. I can tell you today, then when they bump into me, they tell me their report card. Out of 9, I delivered 7 to BJP, like that they are happily giving the report card. That is the secret of this, this strategy. Here the local leadership owned up the election in a big way.
So when you say, I'm just bringing in Kartikeya Sharma, he also wants to ask you a couple of questions, but just one more question. Do you believe, sir, that this is a victory that should be dedicated to the Sangh workers or the BJP cadre, or was it a combined effort?
You know, we secure 50%, almost close to 50% of the votes, support of the people of the state. I mean, looking at the demography, I would say those who probably we consider them as our supporters, out of them 80% vote for our party. I say every section has helped us, every organization has helped us. BJP cadres have worked hard, RSS cadres did work and did help us. So were so many other groups, other sections. Entire Assamese society, different sections, different organizations have helped us secure this kind of a mandate. It's a mandate of the entire people of Assam. So if I were to give credit to anybody, the credit should go to the people of Assam. That includes RSS Karyakartas here, that includes BJP Karyakartas here, but that also includes a number of other organizations and groups here.
Sir, Kartikeya, sir, the win in Assam, what does it mean for Bharatiya Janata Party when it comes to Northeast as a whole?
No, Northeast, from the ideological point of view, it's very important for us. You know, when I have been a part of this Parivar for almost 4 decades now, and any number of times we would have talked about 2 major issues from the point of national integrity. One used to be Jammu and Kashmir, and the other used to be Northeast. This is where we used to talk about insurgent movements, anti-India activities, violence, terror, etc. Today, in Jammu and Kashmir on one hand, and on the other hand in Assam, we have BJP governments in place. It's a matter of great significance to us because we are committed to integrity of this country. Number one is that aspect. Number two, Northeast has remained underdeveloped for last so many decades. And Prime Minister Modi wants integrated development of the country. From that point of view, to give great development to Northeast, this win is going to give us a great opportunity. And third and most important, equally important for me, is the strategic importance of this entire region, entire Northeast. It's our gateway to entire East Asia, Southeast Asia. Government of Prime Minister Modi is committed to the policy of Act East, and this Act East, winning elections in Northeast, like in states like Assam, will give us a great boost to this Act East policy also. And I'm telling you, through Act East, Assam is going to benefit in a big way. Entire Northeastern region is going to benefit in a big way.
Okay.
It
So,
has great
are you saying that it
significance, this
completely
victory.
nullifies, does away the charge of the opposition of the legitimacy issue which it raises? Because now you have a government in Kashmir and you have a government in Assam.
Audio lost.
Mr. Ram Madhav, can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me? I think we've had a bit of a phone line issue with the audio. I think the audio has got disconnected, but it's very interesting, Karthikeya, that Mr. Ram Madhav has taken this very robust view of the campaign that was fought, saying that, look, it was equally the Karyakarta of the BJP and the RSS. So the RSS being credited very openly here for running a campaign that helped mobilization.
But I think the most fundamental point he made was of ideological, and he says that quells those legitimacy issues on which the BJP has been pinned down, that when it comes to certain frontier areas, tribal areas, ethnic minorities, BJP is not a national party which is acceptable to them. Now they have a government in J&K and they have a government in Assam, and he said he looks very hopeful towards the whole of Northeast, because if he would have been in our line, I would have asked him a question on Nagaland, Mizoram and Tripura, where the BJP has been working. And I think what makes Ram Madhav very excited about it is that he himself has been working there.
Let me
for past
go
50
back
years.
to Mr. Ram Madhav. I think we've got him back. Mr. Ram Madhav, you know, the Congress today said that you won on the back of their dissident and rebel leaders, that you ran a cynical campaign, etc., etc. How do you answer to the Congress today when it makes that charge?
Firstly, if their leaders leave them and join other parties, how can they blame us? It is their responsibility to keep their house in order. It is very funny with Congress party. Their Yuvraj, their leadership, they do not know how to manage their party affairs. Now people look for options that they feel are good for their respective states, whether it is Arunachal, whether it is other states, whether it is Assam. All good people are welcome. But we won this election on the support of the entire Assamese population. Yes, people like Hemanta Biswa Sharma have done great hard work in this election. So are others, as I said, as I mentioned earlier, even Sarvananda Sonowal, Hemanta Biswa Sharma, these people have worked tirelessly to secure us this victory.
How will he be accommodated, sir? Will he be accommodated at the center? What are the plans for Hemanta Biswa Sharma, sir?
He will play a very important role in Assam's new government, and he will give his services to fulfilling the commitments that we gave to the people of Assam by being a part of the government here.
Interesting.
Sir, Karthikeya, one last question before you go. I can hear the crowds around your room. Sir, you had mentioned the issue of migration in the interview, one of the first interview you gave to us on the Assam issue. And subsequently, Mr. Shah also raised this issue continuously. What will BJP do to ensure that the illegal migration which takes place across the border is stopped? Because this was one of your principal issues.
Yes, of course, and I am telling you again that this mandate that we got is for primarily for two issues. One is development, the other is protecting Assam from the infiltrators. When I said Assam's identity, all I meant was that Assam needed to be protected from infiltrators. Yes, our government, together with Government of India under Prime Minister Modi, will do all that is needed to ensure that, number one, the border is completely sealed so that no further infiltration. Number two, those who have infiltrated into the state already, after the completion of NRC, we would be in a position to identify them. Once they are identified, once the infiltrators are identified, whatever needs to be done by the state, again, there are issues that central government has to take care of, but whatever needs to be done by the state government will take those steps on a priority basis. So development and protecting Kashmir, Assam's identity are going to be the two main priorities of this new government.
Okay, now Ram Madhav, my last question, Mr. Ram Madhav, what's your next mission? What's the next big mission, sir? What's the goal?
You see, I am the General Secretary of the party. I have certain responsibilities. Those responsibilities remain. Election is a one-time responsibility we take up, and now that elections are over, I will be back to our routine organizational work.
Okay, sir, not giving you very much. Obviously, the Bharatiya Janata Party will now feel more confident of giving you another tough assignment, which we can say perhaps you will crack once again. We leave it at that. Thank you, sir, for finding the time on a day such as this. We could hear the crowds already collecting outside his room wanting to congratulate him. We'll take a short break.